Hey YouTube, Jesse here. You're looking at my golf bag. Thought I'd do a what's in the bag video for y'all today. You know, everybody on YouTube does these, so I guess I thought it was my turn. Play all ping clubs, obviously, as you can see. You know, and I was a big skeptic about ping at first. I was like, oh, well, they're not that good. And I ended up trying a set, and I fell in love with them, and I've been playing them ever since. So we'll start out with the putter here. Oops. It is a ping answer 4. And it's a blade style putter. I love this putter. It's green paint filled because green is one of my favorite colors. And I have the just a standard steel shaft. It's actually a shorter shaft. It's 28 inches, and the reason it's so short is because I am a shorter person. I'm only 5'2", so the longer, like 32, 34, 36-inch shafts didn't work out. I have the Win AVS grip on there, and I just switched from this from the regular ping grip to this grip, and I just love the feel on it. It's very soft. And the blade style, I enjoy playing the answer style putters. I started off with one, and then I switched to a mallet, an Odyssey mallet, and I found that I was rolling the ball way past the hole. So with this one, I can get a better roll on the ball, and I control my speed a little better. The next clubs in my bag are going to be my wedges, and I actually have a 4-wedge setup going on right now in my bag. I carry a gap wedge, and that replaces my 3-iron. I don't carry a 3-iron. And I go pitching wedge, 50 degree, 54, and 58. I feel that having that gap around 100 yards, more closed in, 120 yards, is more important than having that gap up at 200, 180, whatever. But I mean, even though that is an important aspect of your game, I feel the short game is more important because that's where your scoring comes from. So we'll start off with just the normal, like the teardrop wedges, I guess. This is the Ping Tour W 50 degree wedge, and it has 12 degrees of bounce on it. It is a black dot, which is their standard lie. It has the Ping AWT, or Ascending Weight Technology shafts, and all that means is in your shorter irons, they're going to be a little heavier, for, I guess, more control and better feel. And in the lighter, or the longer irons, excuse me, they're going to be lighter shafts, so you can get a better swing speed on them. And I enjoy these shafts. They're good shafts, good feel. And I have the Golf Pride mid-size grip, and I use mid-size grips on all my irons and wedges. And that's because I have trouble. I flip my wrists over on my irons and wedges really quick, so I tend to hook the ball. So these just kind of prevent that and let me hit it straight, or I can cut it really easy. But that's the 50 degree, and I love using it around the greens just to chip and stuff. Little longer chips, The next wedge is the 54 degree sand wedge. It's also the brush, I guess, the nickel finish. I never use this out of bunkers though. I usually just hit pitches and stuff with it. It's 14 degrees of bounce with 54 degrees of loft. It has got that same AWT shaft and the same Golf Pride mid-size grip. The next wedge is probably my favorite wedge in the bag, and that is my Ping Tour 50 or Tour wedge, the Tour W wedge, and it's 58 degrees of loft, and it's 8 degrees of bounce. And I guess this would be called the black nickel finish because it was a lot darker when I got it. But I love this wedge. I use it just for about everything: bunkers, flop shots, the high, any of those high pitch shots, little touchy chips, all that stuff. And this shaft is actually not a AWT. It is a True Temper Dynamic Gold S300 shaft. And I chose that on this club because it gives a little more penetrating ball flight, I feel, than the AWTs. But it does have the same matching mid-size Golf Pride grip. And then for my irons, I go 4-iron through pitching wedge. And I didn't carry a 3-iron, like I said, because of that gap around the 100 yards with the wedges. I love these irons. They're really good irons. This is the 4-iron. And sorry they're a little dirty. I just went to the range and didn't feel like cleaning them off. The clubs, they were used, so I got a good deal on them, about $250. And man, I love these clubs. They remind me a lot of the irons I played before, and that was the i3s. And I like these because they're that smaller head. I prefer that smaller look, the blade style look with the thin top line and that reduced offset. But I still need that cavity for forgiveness to help me get it up. But these are just really good irons. Then I have 5-iron and 6-iron, and all my irons, they're yellow dot, which I think is 1.5 degrees upright, I think, and they're like 1/4 of an inch over length. And Don't ask me why I bought them like that, because they were used, so I didn't really get the chance to get, fitted. My favorite iron out of this set is probably my 7 iron. Um, I can do whatever with this. I can hit the gentle high draw. I can hit that high cut. I can slice the living crap out of this thing. I can hook it really good. I can put it up in the air, bring it down low, all that. And all my irons have that same, like I said, AWT, Sending Weight Technology shaft, and they all have the Sharpro mid-size grips on them. So not Golf Pride, but Sharpro. And then here's the 8 iron. 8 iron, 9 iron, and pitching wedge in the bag. Let me go ahead and pull those out. 9 iron. And the pitching wedge, I don't really use it to pitch much. I just usually hit full shots, and the pitching wedge goes about 125, 130-ish. 8 irons about 140, 145-ish, and so on and so forth, about 10 yards with all my clubs. And then moving on to the woods, I carry a 5 wood still, and it is old school. Like, look at this head cover. It's ancient. It's the old Ping i3 5 wood. And I love this club. It's a really hot face. It's got that green paint feel, which I did that a while back. It's smaller, it's a smaller looking club. Really good club. It's kind of one of those go-to clubs. I use the Golf Pride standard size dual compound grips, and the reason I use standard on all my woods is because I need the help turning my wrists over. Like I said, my irons, I have trouble, keeping from turning it over, but with the woods, I need that help. And my shafts and my woods, it's going to sound strange to everybody, but they're all regular flex, and this is the Ping 350 series regular flex. And everybody's like, oh man, that's stupid. Why would you do that? And I tend to swing my irons a little harder than I do my woods, so I need that extra pop on the woods to get the ball going a little more. My next club, I've had this for a few months. Hold on, let me get the head cover off here without dropping the club too. It is the Ping i15, and it's got the same grip, Golf Pride, standard size, multi-compound. It has got the Ping TFC 700 graphite fairway wood shaft. And man, I don't know, I don't have enough to say about this club. This club just looks great to dress. It's a really classy looking club. And oops, sorry about that. It's a really classy looking club, and I enjoy it a lot. I mean, I can just do whatever with it, This is my go-to club off the tee if I need to find a fairway. I'll just play it, and just hit that little stinger out there and get it out in the fairway. My next club is the Big Stick, the driver. My favorite, love hitting this club. And hold on, let me get that head cover off. It is the Ping G15, and it replaced my G2 that I was playing for the longest time, 10.5 degrees of loft. And it's got the Aldila Serrano regular flex shaft, and it is a 60-gram shaft. And the ball flight on this, I find it to be a little more penetrating. Same Golf Pride grip. Man, I just love the look of this driver. It's, it doesn't look like a huge game improvement driver, but it also, it looks kind of classy too, I think, in my opinion. It looks classy to dress, and it's just something I'm confident with. I can get up over the ball and hit it, so I'm confident with that. Next would be the 2 iron. Everybody's like, oh, what the heck does he have a 2 iron in there for? And this 2 iron, it's a old school Ping i3 optimum size iron. It's a blue dot, and it's got the JZ cushion steel shaft. It's got that insert on there so my hands don't get shocked as bad. It's stiff flex, but this club, I will switch it and my 5 wood depending on the course setup. So like this Saturday we're going to play in the course. I'm thinking it's going to be dry because it hadn't rained here in a while. So I'll probably put the 2 iron in the bag just to get the club, or just to find the fairway, and to get the ball rolling, and just keep it down out the wind and stuff. But that's why I carry that. And this is actually came from my old set of i3s that I sold. So it's a really good club. It's kind of hard to hit off the deck, not the easiest thing. It can be done, but it's just better off the tee. So. And then moving on, my bag, I just have an old crappy Hoofer bag from Ping. Like, it's really crappy. It's worn out. I need to get a new one. Inside the bag, I use FootJoy gloves. In this pocket here, I just carry my rangefinder, Bushnell, a few tees. That's where my balls go, and I usually play the Nike 20XIS, but I don't have any balls right now because they're on the house. And here's just extra tees. Need to put my tees in there. There's that pocket I keep my tees, or keys, not tees, excuse me. I just got a brush on the side there. You can see it hanging. In here, just I keep water because, you know, it's always important to stay hydrated on the golf course. You know, it gets really hot. Down here in the big bag, I keep my rain gear and the rain cover for my bag. In here, I'm not going to unzip it. It's my valuables thing. And in there, I keep divot tools, coins for marking, etc., etc. And then also, as a backup driver, I don't have it out here, I don't think. But it's an old Ping TC Tech driver, like really old. But it's just a backup, and I just keep it around. Yeah, I'm not the best golfer in the world, but I mean, you know, I'm good. I'm decent. Not the best, but you know, like I said, Ping, really great brand. Really good customer service to deal with. So if you're looking for some golf clubs, go give Ping a try. Hope you enjoyed this video, YouTube. Comment, rate, subscribe. Just nothing mean. Actually, I don't really care. So anyway, yep, y'all have a great day, and hope to be putting up another video soon. Thanks.